bullying, teenage pregnancy, and substance abuse.
We also address matters influencing the lives of young people, such as
positive parenting skills, child-led initiatives, and children's rights.
Let's talk about matters influencing the lives of young people.
Aribuleni. Ariambe.
Let's talk.
Listen to the Amplifiers
Every Saturday morning
On Alex FM 89.1.
Elevate your mind.
Morning, guys. That was my favorite part of the song, going to the chapel and we're going to get married. That reminds me, guys, yes, it's in the 1990s, marriages between the same sex was not allowed. But then it's 2026 now, and you know what? Balwile. Good morning, guys. You're listening to the Amplifiers on Alex FM 89.1. The song you just listened to was Blueberry Skies by Chirai, which is on over 4 million streams on Spotify. I'm your host with the most, Keamo, aka Little Princess. And today is on Shining Show, ne? It's nice. But today we're talking about a little sensitive topics, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month in after nyani break nyana sonsha with Yabona Pride Month. So for now, guys, it's 8:34. It's Ingini introducing Ama Amplifiers Wait in the studio. How is it, co-pilot?
Good morning, beautiful people of Alexander. It is your girl, Wamashudu.
As you know, I'm not. It's your boy Tik. As you know, I'm not rolling alone. I'm rolling with my crew at Alex FM, where it elevates your mind.
Good morning, everyone. It's your boy Khuthadzo. Eventually, the guy will disappear a lot, for a while. So, I hope you're all well.
Guys, I wanna let my intro loud. If you want to some more. Hit us. We are Amplifiers _ LXFM 89.1 on Facebook and Instagram, and we are Child Human Rights Defenders on YouTube. Okay, so guys, yabona khona manje sizofocus again on Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? So as we know, it's June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Benaz, Amplifiers, obvious. Yay, Benaz. Okay, so guys, what is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? Gahle.
It is the effort to actually educate people about men's mental health and the challenges that men faces out there, and encourages men to speak up whenever they need help.
Yeah.
For me, now the way I would define it is for men to define themselves, to be heard. In other words.
For my side, it's almost gonna be the same one as they said. Recognition, being heard outside. Eventually, let me say, a lot of stuff are happening to men. So eventually, it's one of the month that men are recognized. So
Yes, that's why basically everybody just make sure we talk about this. We talk about because there's a saying, guys, men don't cry, and such things are one of the main reasons why men out there are struggling mentally, and June is the month to address all of those things, right? We need to get help, honestly. Okay, so yeah, we're focusing on the men for this month. Yeah. So guys, Nina, in your own opinion, the way Nina thing, Momo Alex, do you think men and Alex, do you think they are comfortable talking about their mental health? And yeah, if they are comfortable or not, why or why not? Is it like that?
For me, I would say not really. For the most, they still be they what can I say? They like handling it for themselves, like the pressure, the jobs are scar, and crime and money stress are daily.
From my side, I can say that what is this? Can you please try to reframe the question again?
Okay, yeah. So, do you think I go to men here in Alex? Are they comfortable speaking about their mental health?
From my side, I can say no. We're not comfortable.
Yeah.
Eventually there's this thing of saying indota must do everything to men don't cry. So as long as we have that thing of okay, there's a lot of stuff going on, I can't go to someone that is way too close to me and be like, hey, this is happening to me because they're gonna judge me. So it's kind of a broad thing, and like it's kind of hard for men to like express out their feelings.
Yeah, because this thing that said men don't cry, you're basically telling men not to express
out
their emotions,
and that's kind of hard.
So
but
basically, if I'm experiencing abuse, if I must keep quiet. That's still abuse. That's still abuse. And the thing is that you go to the police station and you go report something like that, because you're a man reporting something like that. You're gonna be joked about and stuff like that. Yeah.
But then Mina, I think that they are actually feeling comfortable talking about their mental health, because there's more platforms where they can talk. Like social media is now encouraging men to say, you need to speak up, you need to get help. So I feel like they are now becoming more comfortable to like speak up.
Yeah, because it's not every time where you actually need to report things where people are seeing you. If you're not comfortable with people seeing, if you want to speak one-on-one with somebody, and there's a khutla barking adapt that ba dilale le bana ba bashimane specifically so when things like that are like diteng ko skolong wa bona from bana ba bashimane ba sala banyana ba ba godisa wa bona, it brings up a whole new mindset wa bona, and helps them. So yeah, like we said, you should ask for help and stuff like that. But then after the break we'll be back and it will be nicer. Another one. Hamba Phuza Manzi, we'll be back with you.
Welcome back, beautiful people of Alexander and beyond. You're tuned into Amplifiers on Alex FM 89.1, and I am your co-host, Wamashudu, the vendor princess. And earlier on, guys, before I forget, that was Sheila by Sam Dip. And earlier on, we were talking about men's mental health and if men are actually willing to speak up whenever they are not okay. But then if you guys didn't hear our first part and you want to continue connecting with us and hearing more from us, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We are Amplifiers_AlexFM 89.1. TikTok, _Amplifiers. YouTube, we are Child Human Rights Defenders. Now, I'm going to take it back to the queen, to the one and only, our host. Take it up.
Yes. Clock it. So, guys, again, yes, as my co-host said, before the break, we were talking about men's mental health Awareness Month. But now let's bring it back to June. June is colorful, guys. June is colorful.
Rainbow Nation.
Yes. You catch my drift. Guys, it's also Pride Month. We're celebrating the LGBTQIA plus community. And guys, we know we have different people from everywhere, in Alex, in Santon, and everybody deserves to be celebrated, right? We deserve to be celebrated. So guys, I want to know, in Pride Month, why is it celebrated? And who does this beautiful month belong to?
So guys, now Pride Month is celebrated to recognize the history and also the achievement and contribution of LGBTQ plus people, right? So we're actually celebrating them, we're actually seeing them that they do exist, and we are telling them, hey, we stand by you, and you are people, you are unique, you are special and stuff like that.
Seriously. And guys, like I said right earlier on, Hore, 1990s, marriages between both sex was not allowed. It was not allowed. But then, it's 2026 now. People have healed. And we are back to people can get married now. This saying was love is love. Does not matter. Love is love, guys. Yeah. So, guys, Lona, we're not just celebrating this without meaning, right? What does Pride Month mean to you guys? Like for me, Pride Month, guys, we're celebrating people who are unique, you know, they are unique, but also one thing that's very important, they're also misunderstood. You know, they're also misunderstood. And what Pride Month means to me is that we are basically just, you know, letting them know that, you know, some of us, we see you guys. We see you guys and we love you, you know. And if we have to fight, and you know what, let's 1976 up things, we can fight. It's June anyway, you know. Yeah, so what does Pride Month mean to you guys?
As for me, to me, Pride Month is to remember everyone deserves to live without hiding who they really are. And it's starting from people to fighting for their basic safety and rights.
From my side, I can say that Pride Month means what is this? Recognizing the people who are not being recognized.
Yeah.
So in a way, those people are being misunderstood, just like my host said. People are being misunderstood. People are being judged. People are being all of those stuff. We see you, we recognize you, and just keep on doing whatever you're doing, and we all gonna support you throughout because of it's you, it's your body. We're gonna support you out.
And do you think, like here in Alexandra, people understand what Pride Month is about? Because we can be celebrating, seeing posts, but do we really, like? Do you think people in Alexandra do we understand?
From my side, I can say no. I can say no because of a lot of, let me say, gay people are being misunderstood because of. Let me put it back to the mental health, right? So in a way, if you're a gay, they'll say you're a man. Why are you being a man? Why are you being a woman? Acting like a woman, this and that. So in a way, it's kind of giving out the toxic masculinity of like, oh, this and that, whatever, and this and that. So in a way, I said Alex, we don't understand it out. So in a way,
I think that awareness is growing, but there's a but, but people are actually not understanding what Pride Month is all about. So there is awareness, but then I feel like people are not really taking it seriously or trying to understand it. They're just taking it as a day of celebration, but then we're not really understanding the deep meaning that it have to what is really Pride Month. And I feel like there needs to be more open conversation for us to actually understand it more deeper.
Because we're actually celebrating who people are, you know. So guys, like, it's celebrated because yes, honestly, I know, like, one thing I know is that, like, we wear like cute little, you know, rainbow outfits, you know, and it's cute, but like, how, like, is it really celebrated? Because we know we see.
So I feel like there are like a lot of ways to actually celebrate it, because I've seen people go Cape Town like around this time. They will be like having a march, wearing colorful stuff, holding like a flag with rainbows, and they're like celebrating Pride Month. So I feel like there's just different ways, and you guys can just create it for yourself.
Oh yeah, that's true.
From my side, I can say I saw a lot of posts on Instagram. Let me say TikTok and all of the stuff. Eventually they can just post out, celebrate it out by letting them being known outside. Eventually creating out t-shirts, doing campaigns, doing all of those stuff of being, this is how we celebrate Pride Month. This is how we do stuff.
One of the other ways which I've noticed people celebrate it's when they start events, gather, enjoy, you know, like enjoy putting, how can I say, starting events, starting going out places, praying, enjoying with guys, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. And guys, like here in Alex, we know everywhere, right? People by the LGBTQIA plus community are being discriminated on a daily basis. We've seen cases where homosexual men and homosexual women have been killed or
harassed.
Harassed just because of who they feel they are. So I want to know how can we, prevent things like that from happening here? Like, how can we prevent that? Because, we are people. People are people. We don't care if you're pink, if you're green, if you're orange. You're a person, So how do you think we can prevent such things from happening? How can we support them, How can we make them feel safe? Because there are a lot of people right now who feel like, I feel like I am part of this community, but I can't come out. They will show me flames out there, So we how can we do it, make it like easier for people to express themselves, to express their identities?
From my side, I can say we can start with small campaigns, as I said, as they're already doing small campaigns. Eventually, there must be a law, in a way, of saying, okay, if you're being harassed or if you're being done stuff by other people, you can just come to us, report it out, and do all of this stuff. So, in a way, and let me just put it on the other gay, or what is this, perspective, and stop, guys, as boys, we have to stop toxic masculinity. That's one of the major things. We have to stop it. Eventually, you have to understand the person the way it is. Simple.
Exactly. So, guys, here's one question. I've been waiting for this question. Guys, we have different religions.
Yeah.
We know that. We have different religions.
Yeah.
How can we have different religions? And people, people have identities out there. How can we have different religions and still live in peace and harmony together? One thing, here's this one misunderstanding, Jana, there's a thing, the Christians judge or don't support it. Okay, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. I know the Bible, that's a lie. Because, guys, in like the religions, most of them, we are encouraged to love each other, regardless of how we are.
How they are.
Regardless of how we are encouraged to love each other. The Bible, in fact, does say, "You don't judge. Listen, don't judge."
Eventually, God said, "You must not judge." I'm
exactly.
The one who judges
you
love thy neighbor
the way they are. So, like, guys, how can we just live like in peace with the different religions that we have?
From my perspective, I think that we have to agree and respect on other people, what they believe in, and how to treat them. No violent or no threats.
No, I feel like a community, it's much stronger whenever like we all focus and support each other, right? So I feel like we should try to like create a more safer space where if my neighbor is gay, I don't have to judge my neighbor, but then we are same thing. If I don't even have sugar, I can go to my neighbor, not because he's gay and I won't support my neighbor, I won't talk to my neighbor. So I feel like we should like create a safe space between us and actually support each other, know how to raise each other, because it takes a community to raise a child. But then we still also have to be united for that to happen and for that to be true.
And guys, do schools like talk about such things? Because it's not a topic that we should be avoiding, because we're talking about people here, people's identities, and it's something that we should be aware of. Somebody can tell me, I can make a friend out of nowhere. I can make a friend, and that friend tells me, "Go to Ish, me and Pen." I don't know what that is, and in a way, it kind of, sometimes it might be kind of offensive to the person. And I feel like we should know these things. It's not a topic that we should be avoiding. So do you think Ukuti schools are teaching us about such things the way they should? Because they should.
From my side, I can say no. They're not teaching us about being aware of being on the LGBTQI plus community, this and that. They're not encouraging kids. They're not supporting kids. They're not doing anything to it. So in a way, so I can say
I disagree for that. But like literally, schools start event or bring people to encourage other kids, or bring facts for those kids to understand what violence means and other beliefs means.
I feel like school are not really doing enough, because in our textbook, Go LO, it's there. There's a part where they're gonna be telling you guys about the Pride Month thingy, but then the teacher won't really focus on it. So it's kind of there in your textbook. You have to study it on your own. But then teachers should also focus on it more. They should also teach us about it.
That's true, guys. If you want to hear more from us, we are Amplifiers _AlexFM 89.1 on Facebook, on Instagram, and we are Child Human Rights Defenders on YouTube. Catch us next week, same time, same place.